bringing this palm scanning payment option to Whole Foods. Technology uses biometric data to let customers pay with the swipe of their hand. April 22nd, 2021. Should lock in for the background a little bit because it's kind of light out here. Last September, Amazon launched a new contactless payment option that allowed customers to pay for items at two of its Amazon Gold stores in Seattle. And it said that it had plans to bring its new biometric option to additional locations and to other retailers in the future. Amazon One is a variation on the idea of swipe and go, but instead of a credit card or even payment app, shoppers just have to wave their palms over the small scanner. We wonder whether we could help improve the experience, like paying at checkouts, presenting a loyalty card, entering a location like a stadium, or even badging to work. Diplip Kimar, Vice President of Physical Retail and Technology, Amazon, wrote in a blog post, "So we built Amazon One to offer just that, a quick, reliable, and secure way for people to identify themselves or authorize a transaction while moving seamlessly through their day." According to The Verge, Amazon has finally decided to test the palm scanning payment option at Whole Foods, or at least in one Whole Foods for now. As Wednesday, Amazon One is available at the Madison Broadway Whole Foods store in Seattle. And the company has plans to expand into seven other Seattle area stores later this year. This is individuals using his hand to pay for something, palm of his hand scanning it to pay for something. Customers who are interested in a new one-hand checkout option can register at the kiosk inside the Madison Broadway Whole Foods and other participating locations to connect a credit card to their palm scan. The Verge also notes that Amazon One users can connect their palms to their Amazon Prime accounts, so they'll get those Prime discounts at Whole Foods. So why a palm scan? Kumar explained that it's pretty good body part as far as biometric options go. Palm recognition is considered more private than some other biometric alternatives because you can't determine a person's identity by looking at an image of their palms. He wrote, it also requires someone to make an intentional gesture by holding their palm over the device to use. And is contactless, which we think customers will appreciate, especially in current times. Reuters report that the Amazon One rollout will not require or result in a cashier-less checkout lines at participating food stores, as someone still has to scan each item before the customer is prompted to pay. And also a requirement that someone has to be there to force a smile when your dad says abracadabra or open sesame every time he waves his palm over the scanner. And this was an article relating to Amazon is bringing its palm scanning payments options to Whole Foods Food and Wine, April 22nd, a few days ago, 2021. Want to get here we go too. Some other articles here. gadgets article. Reuters.com, gadgets, Day TV. www.vox.com, various articles relating to this article. Amazon's bringing palm scan and payments options to Whole Foods. The technology uses biometric data to let customers pay with the swipe of their hand. Shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles for the edification and knowledge. Call Hayam, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. All praise again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. It relates to Amazon, the gold stores relating to the biometric technology using the palm of your hands to pay for. Pretty much swipe and go. Various articles are talking this is Food and Wine article. This is April 22nd, 2021. They're talking about this like last year, fall of last year, talking about these this swipe and go, right? The Whole Foods and Amazon in Seattle. I'm gonna get Revelations 14, 9, and 11. And the third angel followed them, saying with the loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Indignation is a righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. That's the consequence of pretty much taking that. That's what that is. I'm going to go to 16:4 of Revelations, 16 and 2. The first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sores upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. Right? So these are the different vials that's going to go out relating to these plagues of judgment upon. One of the examples here is that for ones who take of that image and the image of his beast, the mark of the beast, or let me say, took the image and worship the image and the mark of the beast's image, that noisome and grievous sword will be put upon those as a consequence for taking that, and different other judgments that's going to come upon. That was 16:2 in Revelations. I'm going to go to 20 and 20 and 4. And I saw thrones; they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Hamashiach, Yahushai, and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received the mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. So that's the one starting with the elect, the prophets, the elect, the men of the Lord, the ones and the believers that didn't work, that didn't bow down to the image and the and the mark of the image, man. And some were beheaded for it, man. I'm gonna go to, let me see. Let me go to Revelations 3. I'm going to go Revelations 2 and 10, 3 and 10. Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And then when they cast you into prison, the beheading, the guillotines. I'll read it again. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. This is an example of a number. It could be more, it could be less, it could be a lot more. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee the crown of life. And I will go with the verse I just read, for they behead for not worshiping that image, man. So ones who are beheaded, they're going to receive that crown of life, man, because they didn't bow down to buy all the mark, buy all the image of the mark. Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Patience equals tolerance, endurance, suffering. Okay, read it again. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. That hour of temptation could be a variety of things. For example, relating to that, the mark, the image, man. That's going to be a very hour of temptation. And different other trials and tribulations that ones will be going through. Jacob's trouble and different other things. But we use that one specifically. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world. That hour of temptation is going to come upon the world, man. It's not going to come on some of the world, not one of the world, but all of the world. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. That's everybody. No one is exempt. No one is excluded from that, because it's going to come upon all the world. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and sea. For the devil's going to come in great wrath, knowing he has a short time. Revelations 12 and 12, man. So that's pretty much a warning for very bad things to happen, man. And the main one for this article talks about in Revelations 13, specifically 13, 15 through 17. So these are pretty much, they telling you the precursors to what's to come, man. This is something short. I'll give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yashah Bashem Rakakadash, the water for listening. Hope it helps. Shalom.